Hello everyone! Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday! Really wanted to see where exactly we're going to be going in Garlemald, because Garlemald I think is rather huge. Plus we need to meet up with everybody else we're going in with. And looking forward to sharing that adventure with everyone. And what we'll do is we'll just switch things over, so just bear with me for a moment. We are going to lose audio for a moment, but we will get it back. Hang tight. There we go. Just making sure that everything's okay controller-wise. Oh, looks to be fine. So what we'll do is we'll talk to Maxima and find out what we can learn. Best of the best. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companions. Looking forward to seeing as who is tagging along with this. The other members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are able, or as soon as you're ready. Either way. So just speak to the resistance guard, okay. Ah, the remaining members of the Scions, your friends and most of the Ilsabard contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Yes, please. And I think this was one of the things I mentioned about number of scenes in sequence. Might be a little bit longer.
12.
Hmm? Who's here? Holy mittens! Thanks. Oh my gosh!
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Oh, that's fine. Hey,
As you
Thancred.
can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
Well, let's see who we got here.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzean, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Hey, Jen.
Indeed.
How you doing?
Which is why I am glad to find myself in the
Lucia.
company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Lucia!
Huh?
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative.
Hello, Al.
For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us,
Oh,
but walk it we shall, together.
I guess we're really looking forward to this.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together
Hey,
once
Leah.
more. I have faith that if there
Oh,
is a way
thank
to
you.
resolve this
Thank you,
conflict,
thank you.
we will find it.
Well, I hope you got a good sleep.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Okay, who do we have here? I recognize one
Everyone.
person at least.
If I may have your attention.
This would be one of the hardest fights to CS1 with hard part boss. Really interesting. Hey! Looking forward to the rest of the challenges that Gold Seal offers for sure.
Might I ask you to speak first?
Oh, I recognize you!
If I must, I am Arun Senna,
Arun Sana.
spokesman for the Gridanian delegation, here on behalf of my esteemed sister. the
Okay, I was
Elder
wondering if they're
Sincere.
related.
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
Leah, I'll get to your comment in just a few
To
minutes,
that
okay?
end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Cool.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Oh, hey.
Wait, I know you.
Yeah, we saw him in a cutscene. He was for the Executioners, wasn't he?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten.
Uh-huh.
Truth be told,
Oh.
I'd rather you had forgotten.
You're the little guy
Anyway,
too.
The Admiral asked Captain Hilfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
I'm so glad to see him turn around. Oh,
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
he's part of the Scholar
Of course,
quest line.
Just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're
Peace.
certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar
Pippin!
and Amigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
That's been a while.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction. With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Is he it?
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies.
Mhm.
The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilsabard contingent.
Oh,
I will
yay!
do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Oh, I'm sure she's really glad to be liberating her homeland.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have
Oh.
arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Cool.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of
Maximus coming with
Lamisa.
us too?
There is another awaiting introduction.
Oh, hey. What are you
Lord
doing here?
Emmanuel.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing here, Menelene?
Ah, yes. Emmanuel de Forton, at your service.
Uh-huh. What are you bringing to the
Though,
table?
Lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
How is that gonna help? May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory, or I day your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. these are probably a little bit better phrasing than what I probably would have used myself. Yeah, bless his heart. I'll say the second one.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroi with my tales of daring do.
Yeah, sure. You just tell
I
yourself
believe
that.
that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzean. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Oh no. Ooh.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with
Oh.
relaying messages back and forth between the various eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Oh my god. Adu, Magnite, Cyrda. Oh gosh. Oh,
Forgive us for coming late. We are
The
the
bunny
delegates
girl
of the Eastern Alliance.
as well.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked.
No, we're not
quarter to
killing
the
them.
enemy.
Sadu Hatun, no.
No.
We go to make peace with the Iron Men,
Exactly.
not war.
Peace, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Oh, I haven't heard the name Dalmasca in a long time.
And the Bosnian resistance.
And the Bosnian resistance?
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating
Oh.
Imperial facilities.
That'll be
Which is
helpful.
fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Okay, so they'll help him out.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Yeah, we make peace, not war.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy.
But there are people there too that weren't
But
involved in
after
all
seeing
that.
what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth.
We have to just see beyond that, though.
Just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Sid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
And Nero too, of course. But Nero
Maxima,
is
who stands
eh?
with us today, tried to reform
And Maxima,
Garlemald
yeah.
from within and make peace with Doma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Hopefully we can. Nice speech. Nice speech.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy.
Oh, that's a good point. How are we going to do
reach
this?
the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlemald Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
Okay.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telopheroi.
So from there we go on
As
foot?
they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot.
Okay.
We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
This makes me wonder, are we going to still be able to get anywhere we want to go afterwards, or we can be stuck in certain sections? Oh! Manolane, Maxima, Pippin, Sicard, Akazoka! Greetings, Elise. It appears that both through and throughout are needed here, and who embodies both as well as I. So, for the time being, my research into ancient Nim must wait. Oh! Hi! Wow, would you look at that? Elise swooping in to pluck our former villains from the jaws of death. You and yours certainly are a horror, aren't you? Sanson, on the other hand, who does he think he is, preaching to me as he does? Honestly, the last thing I need is him talking my bloody ear off. Oh gosh. Okay, let me just take a look. Worst days of holidays. Well, that's good to hear. You got holidays. There's snow, so not so good. Ugh. How much snow are we talking about here? Based on your comment, it sounds like a fair bit. The NPCs would also be interactable if you'd done the classes with job class. Oh, okay. When I heard the Gods Quiver were sending a bard to join the contingent, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to demonstrate my strategies involving the use of song on the battlefield. As expected, it was none other than Gaio. Honestly, I hope he doesn't cause any problems, though I am not about to hold my breath. With so many people from so many places, I'm rather out of my element. Regardless, I am a seed seer, and will endeavor to acquit myself accordingly. But you already know those Damascans that have different dialogue if you've done their side quests. Okay. With the Mold, Champions of the Nadam, and the Datharl having sent to so many here, I had thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And I would have done so if were not for my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, so that his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Datharl dog. As the first among my brothers, I could no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I have volunteered to join this band at Serna's request, and if she thinks it is a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on the hunt than any of the steppes O fishermen could dream to be. Interesting. Okay. I'm glad to see you well, Lise. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. I cast my lot with Popularis to bridge the divide between Garlemald and her territories, that all may be united in common cause. But we were disparaged as a radical element, dissenters looking to destabilize the empire from within. Many friends and even my parents perished in unfortunate accidents. I too would surely have met the same fate if I had not defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for all of us. And as the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. Well, if I'd known the social gathering this would turn out to be, I would have dressed for the occasion. Still, it seems a perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would I be correct in assuming those lady over yonder are Sirna and Sadu of the steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though I don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. Good man, Elaine, I think you may want to stay away from those guys. You'll get your ass handed to you. Oh gosh. Oh, Graha, what do you have to say about all this? This is extraordinary. To be in such company, the finest our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we are bound to succeed. I'm certain of it. I think we're going to be in very, very good hands. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalja and several other tribes have offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Tlofroi. All things considered, they can better aid our cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We shall have to suffice. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we disembark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Sure. I would be happy to. Oh, so I have to go to some of the people that I knew already. Yay! Oh, yes? I have some warding scales. These enchanted talismans, or should that be talisman, would probably require considerably less time and effort to produce if the alchemists of the great work were not so preoccupied with making them look pretty. They're so pretty and witty and all sorts of other things. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the Twelveswood. The Elder Seedseer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bid me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world. Or so she says. I say it's past time our allies benefited from the power at the Seed Seer's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address the criticism. Okay. I hear you got something for us? Yes, I do. Wording scales. Ah, them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when all this is over, but we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't they send Izar instead? Well, isn't he recuperating? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and the Captain told me is that they need someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say that they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of sodden snow of all places. Well, me and my crew do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail. Or however the saying goes on airships. And Lise? That's a set of warding scales I spy. Not that I would know what they look like. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell me they're bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Zenos back in the grave where he belongs. Yeah. He doesn't want to stay dead now, does he? We heard it would be best. We'd be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Lots of warm stuff, I hope. Oh, the talismans. We are to keep these close at all times, yes? I will see that no one misplaces theirs. And before I forget, I have a message from Hien. Oh, what'd he say? In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I've done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers, yet while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. Hien and Yigiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid we will keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. I'm just happy to see all these other people. It seems like just the whole world, I guess, coming together. Warning scales for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it. Yep, here you go. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. So, do you have a warding scale for me too? Yes, I do. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to be aware of the cold of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the alchemist skill, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Elehayyme quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Sounds good. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Eorzean and I. We still have what we wore on Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put such a fine point on it, but I would be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had the time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Tataru? Tataru! What did you make? But how? Honestly, I think Tataru is very much like Sharon. She just comes out of nowhere. She can do almost anything. She's just pretty amazing. I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. Thought you could sneak off to Ilsabard without telling me? Nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? No. No, she stays here, please. I worry about her if she were to come with. What? Oh, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them for myself? Good thinking. I did have one other thing to share. Artemis and Vita have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Kryl company in the Baldusian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Artemis and Vida did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. I have difficulties with certain names, and those two names I don't think I'm pronouncing right at all. So if you happen to know as to how to pronounce them, please let me know. I can stop making such terrible decisions. My thoughts exactly. While I'm confident you won't go collapsing again because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you. And then pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. I have to see what she's gonna bring to the table. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Can I try this on? It's okay. I have to double check see if I have anything else. Thank you, Tataru. You're always thinking of us. But I wonder if I have anything else to wear. So let me just let me just go back to Ulda for a second. Let me see if I have anything else that I might want to wear instead. Let's see. Internet. Adventurers Guild. That was it. And here I am pressing certain buttons thinking that's going to make me travel that much more quicker, but that's only because I'm playing Trails for so long recently. My brain is not keeping up. And let's go to the inn room. Somebody did give me something a while back. They made me something. Where was it? Oh, there it was. They gave me that. And did I get the boots from them too? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do that. And throw these on, actually. And apply. Oh. Close. Close. And the portrait, did it update? How do you... Oh, there we go. There we go. I figure if I'm gonna be going there, I'm gonna be a little more stylish and work. Oh, good gravy. So let me just go back to Alamigan Quarter. And then I can see what else Taro has to say. It's good to know that depending on what all content that you did, you could potentially get additional lines of dialogue. So maybe at some point or another, I will be able to get through some of those other content pieces. And then maybe go back to the, what is it called? The journey book. And then see how everything's changed. Oh, gotta pet my puppy for a second. There we go. Now I'll speak to Charu. Frosty reception. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Oh. It's... a duty calls? Okay, are we fighting in airships or something? It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it'll be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's aught we may do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you are ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, the progress will be lost. Makes sense. Okay, let's see what we can do. Ooh. Start the timer.
Ilsabard,
No.
divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
Yay!
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Oh. Yeah, it's very snowy.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
Where are their hats? I'm gonna need more hats. Who's liar
The
heat for your
winds
hat?
howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
It's a little chilly. Madeline should have worn more. Oh, Alice is cold too.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
Okay.
They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
Okay. Do tell.
Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
Ooh.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death.
Okay.
The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
But it sounds like they're
Yet
working together now.
These former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
Knock them out.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Yeah. Tempers run. Emotions run high.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
Oh? What do you
did.
suggest?
He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position.
Oh, okay.
Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
That's a good plan.
And conquer.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea.
And
Once
conquer.
the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Where do you want me to be?
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Okay. Do that. Thing is, though, that's never easy. You just have to make sure that you don't get too comfy. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. That's where Thancred is, no? Oh, Thancred, you look so cool.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Miss Stoller always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind.
Okay.
Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Less chance of
Wouldn't
getting
have it
caught.
any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Be careful, Thancred. Be careful. I just worry about him. I really do. Hmm? Oh! In this coming battle, you will fight as Thancred. Threat awareness. Oh! What are my skills? What are these? Bewilderment bomb. There's a bomb that confuses the senses of guard dogs. Neutralizing them has no effect on Imperial soldiers or magitech weaponry. Okay. Swift deception. Mask your presence, making it possible for most enemies to detect you. And increases movement speed. Cannot be cast while in combat. Alright. So that one makes me invisible. What about this? Silent takedown. While hidden, delivers an attack that neutralizes Imperial soldiers. When the target is magitech weaponry or a guard dog, delivers an attack with potency of 100. Can only be executed under the effect of swift deception. Oh, assassination, I guess. Nebula reduces damage taken by 30%. Okay, that's just damage thing. And this is my combo. The solid barrel combo. Keen edge, British style, solid barrel. Okay. Considering that they want me to sneak in there, I'm hoping I won't need to use these two, but it's probably good to have these two just in case I'm spotted. And with this one, it's just, I guess, smoke bombs sort of idea. Okay. Oh, geez. I got a timer on. I shouldn't dawdle. Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you're ready. Commence mission.
Keep your
I'm
wits about
ready.
you. It's time.
Oh.
We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Must be losing my touch.
Fudge. I did not do that right. I'll have to take a look as to what I'm supposed to do there. Oh, no. I want this one. Now set the explosives. Where do I set them at, though? Oh, there. Okay, okay. I see, I see, I see. Ah, fudge. There we go. Okay, so shoot. Yeah, I know they're becoming because I'm not doing things right. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. I suck at these things. Oh, really?
Must be losing my touch.
Well, I managed to get the other thing done.
Seven hells.
I may need to redo this, but we'll see. Yes, I know they're becoming increasingly aware. Do I need to go in there? I've been thinking that... Wait. Okay. No, I don't need to go that way, so we need to go this way. But I already rigged the other ones with explosives. I had to rig other ones, I suppose.
Must be losing my touch.
Over here. Over here. I think I'll probably want to restart this. How do I get rid of the other stuff then? I wonder. Oh, hiding place.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
No, I don't understand what you guys are saying about this is Thancred. Oh wow.
All
Okay.
is proceeding as planned.
Eric's going
Head to
slow.
the
How about
control
you?
tower.
I think we're
It
with
should
you.
be to the northwest.
Northwest.
Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Hmm. Yeah, this is Thancred. I should be able to take this guy out. Oh, no. Not while that guy's there, though. Wait, I thought I was invisible. Okay, maybe I wasn't. Okay, I'll start it again. Yep, I am dead. I'll take them all on. No real clue as to why it became inline, but it did. Okay. Maybe it's just something simple and they just managed to connect with it and it just went from there. Who's at it? It's very easy. I don't care. I just want to get through this. Let's skip the cutscene. Emmett, I love you talking. Really, I do. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, skip cutscene. Let's commence.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
There we go. Now I understand a little bit better how that one works. I just need that one bug to go away. Here we go. Shoot. Please let this work. There we go. Shoot. Damn it. Here we go. Can you guys just move along, please? Yeah, there we go. Damn it.
Seven hells.
I have issues with these ones stupid things. I like to think I am doing better though. I'd send word.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Oh shoot. That guy's there. Need that slasher to go away. There we go. I think it's coming back, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get so smart to call for reinforcements. Doesn't look like this, which is good. Okay, let's go. Oh shoot, that's a lot of folks here. Oh shoot, I'm invisible. Damn it. Damn it. Now, if that guy flasher can just go away. Where do I go from here? Oh, there. Hey! Done. A shame. It's a multi-part duty. It's not a very easy for the whole thing. Oh well. The change is showing Expedition 33 Clair Obscure, though I don't know what's the name of the creator book or what it's based on. Auto-save feature in the game is very generous, like 3 hours. Still is auto-save in the game. Oh, cool.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Okay.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Hopefully it'll be good enough. Oh, that'll definitely get a lot of attention. A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilsabard Contingent supply caravan.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
We'll be fine. Dogs?
Wait! Something's coming!
Much doggos.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Time for us to join in. Yeah, I would think I'd be joining in as myself. That's what makes sense the most. I wonder how much we need to do here before we're past to move along. Is that it?
A brief respite, but stay alert.
I'm gonna go on ahead, see if there's anybody else that can help.
Keep the carriages safe.
Assist Amanda Lane's troops. Where is Amanda Lane's? Oh, here? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oops. Don't worry, I'm here to save your up. Here. Amanda Lane, you couldn't really save yourself too much. And I can't really get a dance partner in. Oh, shoot. Somebody else over there. Oh, there. Everybody else needs helping? Oh, they do.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on them. Okay, Sigurd, where are you? Oh, I went too far.
We're the only ones still struggling. Can't we put our backs into it then?
Oh, always. Always, always.
I've been itching for a good slap.
Where else we needed? Oh, over here. That's a-okay. Is that it? Oh, more reinforcement. Oh, it's one of you. How do I stop it? There we go. We'll stop it. It'll be fine. Good, you okay? Uh-huh. Think so, or do I have to go back?
We're fine. I'm ready for more.
We're just going back and forth.
Hear that?
Uh-huh.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Head north and assist the vanguard. Join the vanguard. Okay. Meanwhile, on the front line. Oh! It's like the one battle in Heaven's Word. Same music. Going to sleep.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time.
Yeah, they'll escape the inch of their lives.
Their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Which they don't.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Mm-hmm.
That I did.
Go for it. Magni and Serna, you gonna take that guy on?
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
But you're a little tied up right now.
There's no end to them.
Nope. I'm coming.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. There's no stopping us now. Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
Yeah, let's do this. For fun times.
We have them now. Forward!
Okay.
Let them have it!
I feel bad for killing tacos, though. And I feel bad that I actually missed something. Oh, hey! Thanks, Pippin. And where's that other Reaper? Oh, there it is. Come on. They just keep on coming. Like I said earlier, they just keep on going. Will in a moment. Have some other friends to deal with first.
Do not fall behind.
Oh, don't worry, I won't be. Oh, ow. That's not rude. Oh, that's a tank buster. Oh boy. I don't want to be in that. That's no fun. What was that? Oh, thank goodness Lucia can cure herself. And Arun's around, I think. I think I saw him around.
Is everyone alright?
Oh, we're just fine. We're just dealing with a piece of pain in the butt. Did I see reinforcements? Yeah, I did. Oh shoot. Ah, jeez. I'm going to get hit by something. Yeah, I was. Yeah, working on it. Ew. She's back. More annoying than ever. Again, more reinforcements? Holy crap, woman, how many do you need? Apparently she needs a lot. Oh, she's doing her skill again. Believe me, I'm working to lend Sadu a hand. As much as I can. Sadu, let him have it. 15 seconds? Oh my gosh, wow. Let him have it. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was crazy. And of course, Sadu does something to bring terror to the skies.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again.
No, we don't fight to the death. We're supposed to help, not kill.
Sadu Hatun.
No. And Magnite's there.
That was the last of them.
Oh gosh, poor Magnite. Get some respect.
What of the supply caravan?
They're okay. They're okay, I think.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades.
Hmm.
And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
That tower's massive. A lot bigger than the one that we saw it. Like, when we were in Avnir and dealing with Zot. That's much bigger.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. 800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kovosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
There we go. Ugh.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Oh, I can almost feel chills. Even from here and just looking at all this. Ilsabard, Garlemald.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp.
That's the most important thing, considering it's so cold
If we spend
here.
any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Okay, you have something in mind?
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
So, broken glass? Camp Broken Glass. Well, first, before we get too far, let's attune to the Aetherite. And let's just take in this area too. Oh gosh, yeah, it looks really, really cold here. In spite of the obstacles we face, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Y'shtola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alize and I will meet you there. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Oh, there's Y'shtola. So where's Graha in all this? Meeting? Oh, yes. I will make my way over once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. It is the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at the distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Aether flows increase unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. That must be really rough for her, honestly. Just considering that she's more sensitive to things compared to other people. And all this malevolence, essentially, that is around is just crazy. You will be pleased to know that most of the Tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though. It seems to me that they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect that they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely talking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I will make my way there. This whole thing with whole tempering and everything else, it sounds wrong, but it sort of reminds me of like the whole concept of zombies. And, well, the thing is, though, they're not searching for brains or anything, thankfully. But still, the thought's there. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
Oh?
Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine.
So you're going to reach out to them?
Once we've cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Okay.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations.
Do we even have porksies?
Of course, I will require a porksy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twould be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern.
Yeah.
All the houses round here are fitted with cerulean heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
How can I help?
The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
Oh, that makes sense.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
That too.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmascian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That's true.
That leaves us with guard duty.
That's fine.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino.
Oh.
Between
mind.
here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhyme. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
If there are any survivors, we will surely find them. Extensive travels is something of an understatement, but I suppose if there's nothing else that needs doing. Ice fields! I love ice fields. Oh wait. No, I don't. I like the last one.
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm. But given your experience traipsing about through Kurthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits. And even if that were the case, the promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
Oh. What kind
You
of
all
soup,
have your
though?
duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
In the kitchen. Work on making that soup. I know that would be allowed. Plus, in this game, I'm not a culinarian. Alright. Alice, what do you have to say? Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataro's clothing, I dare to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald has spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. Tracks in the snow. Huh. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Elbrin Rhyme for survivors. What? wander around the ice fields on the off chance to find someone. It would take forever to finish a job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. The telescope. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. Sounds like a plan. I don't really want to humor Manolane that much either, but if that's what we need to do, then that's what we need to do. Unfortunately, he's not a character I'm liking too. Oh my gosh, the thing is big. Oh, good gracious. Yeah, I'm not too fond of a Manolane. I think out of all the different NPCs that are on the side of the Eorzean Alliance, I'd say probably Manolane is like the lowest, at least for me. What about you guys? Is there anybody you just really don't like too much? I'm just curious. And who do you like the best? I spy with my little telescope massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that a ether current? Oh no, that's just a wind sprite. And that it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over yon hillcock? What do you see? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. Wait, what? A survivor? Show me. Over there, behind that tree, it looks like she's running away from something. Though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we were here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell us is that she's wearing a pale green dress. Rather fetching one at that. Okay. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and do take these warming tinctures with you. Sure. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually thoughtful. Thank you. But you won't need some for yourself? Oh, no. I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands that I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Sounds like off we go. A girl in a green dress. Okay. And by the trees? I'm not seeing anybody here. Oh, oh, footsteps. Footsteps in the snow. A trail of fresh footprints head east. What in the world is that thing? That thing's huge. Okay. Oh, there's the other set of footprints. I almost mistook it for an ice sprite. There's often an Alizé. The footprints appear to be heading to be the same as those we saw previously, and they lead towards the building. Entering Station G. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. we might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? Sure. Oh, this looks like a frozen... I'd say almost frozen lake, but that's not quite it. I'm really liking the music though here. What's that building up ahead though? Looks like I saw something. Is somebody there? Yeah. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call effort to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Oh, so I'm sneaking? Follow the girl from a safe distance. The appearance of yellow turning indicators signify that she'll detect you when turning around. Make use of cover such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Similarly, a circular indicator signifies that you will be detected for following too closely. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Okay, there she is. She's looking that way. Looking this way. She can't see me. So far, so good. Okay, go ahead. Can't see me yet, which is good. Must be imagining things. Come on, girly. Better catch my breath. You can't see me, can't see me. Those who spot me, I'm done for. Oh god, that sounds creepy as all hell. Gotta keep going, they're all depending on me. Oh shoot, I've been spotted. Ah, crap. Where could I have hid? I guess right here? That probably would have been the best way to do it. Alright, well, let me just go back. And I can try it again. That's a really creepy sound from that monster. It's just very... oh, unnerving. Let's try this again. Follow the girl. Yes. Mm-hmm. Can't see me back here. So far, so good. I don't know if using a mount would be a good idea or not, so I'm deciding not to. I figured it'd probably be safer that way. Okay, go behind this tree. Probably be safe, because I think that she goes stop. Yeah. Better catch your breath. Supposed to be spot me. I'm done for. Yes, you are. Yeah, your luck will hold. Hopefully mine will hold too. That's just such a creepy sound. This is it. This is the final spurt. Okay, good. Got it this time. So, who are you? You, still in one piece. So, who are you? And is anybody else with you? It sounds like there were, based on your commentary. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino, and this is my sister Alice and our good friend Elise. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came is to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telafroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. We're on our way we encountered Imperial soldiers who have been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we're striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Tlafroy's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name is Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking that myself, the same question. Ever since that night and the roar, terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. Hey, Greg. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I've known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Did you have family here? Is this their home? No. No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are, borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone safe, and I didn't know if you were... The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I better tell the others first, though. Wait here. How many others are here? This is everyone. Oh gosh, these people are so cold. Athenian says that you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you able to provide us with means heating the place, such as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with the little magic, Alize? We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, yes. Do as you will. I have a feeling you don't trust. Hmm? What are you hiding? Or maybe it's just the fact that she's not very sure about us, which I can understand why, because she's probably been told for a good long time that Eorzeans are savages and that they need to be put to heel. It would make sense that they don't totally trust us at all. How the mighty are fallen. Sorry, I I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As far as you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer or with food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? I know first aid? No, won't be here long. Playing that new 100-line Defense Academy game. Also, whomever gifted membership here, thank you. Hey, Blood Kitten, how are you? I think in regards to gifting the membership, that probably happened yesterday. Because that was my dear, our dear Ouroboros stealing cat Anguis gifted a fair number of memberships yesterday. They were so kind. So please enjoy the membership. And how is that game? That was done by the same folks that did Danganronpa, isn't it? Same studio? At least the artwork looks similar. The artwork looks similar. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for this fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Amanalane's tinctures, the one that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure that everyone gets one? Absolutely. Danganronpa and Zero Escape collab. Oh! I like that idea. I have, Zero Escape. I'm actually working on playing that with somebody I know here. And with Danganronpa, I haven't really played that one too much, but a collab between the two of them, that sounds pretty cool. I really need a literal map. Oh my gosh. That must take a long time to complete, is it? I know that with Zero Escape, those series of games, there's like multiple endings. I'm guessing this is probably the same case for... Oh, has 100... Oh gosh, I didn't read that part. 100 endings. Well, I guess that maybe goes along with the whole idea of it being the 100-line defense. So maybe that results in 100 endings? Now, I just wonder as to how many those are actual endings and not like joke endings or bad ends, things like that. That's the one thing I'd be sort of curious about. Numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect that once fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. I will give you a warming tincture. Being gifts from the notoriously unreliable Amanda Lane, it is highly doubtful this concoction will have the intended effect. If only there were willing, and more importantly, unwitting volunteers of whom to test it with. I mean, of course there's some jokers, but so a lot. Yeah. That sounds like it's going to keep people busy for a good long while. Which is good. Warming tincture? I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it seems absurd after what's happened, it's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from the wind and the snow. Food protection, water purification, the magitech that has sustained us has come to a grinding halt. Wet machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, cerulean ingens is full of the stuff. For all the good that it does us, no one here knows the first thing about the extraction or refinement. All is well. Yes, never better. Sure, have a tincture all the same. Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? No. It was a joke. It was a joke. If laughed as I may not weep, so said the poet. Alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fall. We are blessed. We are the blessed damned, who bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In the cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remains, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. Oh my gosh, wow. What do you want? I want to give you this. Please let me help. A tint cure. Because we'll drink it, I suppose. Hi, Daikon. Sorry for being late. My back has been hurting all day, so I haven't had the chance to be at my computer. Oh gosh, no worries. Funny you should mention about back parts. Mine has been very sore today too. Like, been dealing with some back spasms. And hoping that they stay at bay. Hope you're enjoying Endwalker so far. I'm enjoying it so far. There's some elements that I am having trouble with, but I think that's only because of how to put this, my lack of skill, I guess. I had trouble with the whole Thancred stealth mission, like the Metal Gear Solid sort of idea. Had to do that twice. The second time I did it, I actually did it on very easy, but that was only just to get through the whole thing because I didn't want to be stuck on it a good portion of the day. And with the chasing after the girl in green, I did it twice because I didn't get behind, I think it was a pillar in time, and therefore she saw me. So, otherwise not too bad. Enjoying the change of scenery, which is Garlemald, although taking a look at this place, it makes me realize how cold it is here and that I'm so glad that we're into spring where I am. Because yeah, this snowy parts remind me of winter here. Really nice hard. I have this really nice hard foam wedge I place in the curve of my back and lay down for about 10 to 20 minutes. Really helps with back pain. I'll take a look into that because I tried some, oh, what was it called? Icy hot, I think that was the term. Just try to put that on there. It helps slightly, but not a heck of a lot. It's not so bad that I would have to use like a Robaxacet, like a muscle relaxant, but it is a little rough right now. So if you do see me moving around a fair bit, it's just like trying to find a good position to try to feel comfortable in. And I felt that if I could try to stream today, I did want to try, rather than not bothering to try at all and then having just canceling. I just figured may as well give it a go. As to how much longer I'll be able to stream, we'll see. But, hey, at least we're trying. Or at least we're trying. This? Oh, this is a radio. You don't have them where you're from, my ticket? Oh no, we do have them. And in Cold Steel, we listen to ABBA in time. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. Like radio programs? There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore. Sourced from Locus Amorinus, it is. All this Latin words, oh gosh, I don't know much Latin. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music, being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Hominis. Oh, that's a song that I've been sort of hearing in the background, I think. May have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. This is a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to through the radio. But weren't these people told that? This? So they kept the death of Varus under wraps? Or maybe I'm misunderstanding, which is entirely possible. It was cunning strategy, faking his murder. Oh. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. But how? Obviously, it is the Ascians doing, but hearing Varus through a radio? Pre-recorded, maybe? Yes, I'm sure of it. Empress Varus would not be defeated so easily. Oh gosh, these guys, there's... Oh man. The thing is, though, this song is just very, very haunting. It's incredibly haunting. I love this chapter part. Oh. Well, I hope you're enjoying this part. I'm sorry I'm not as skilled to get through things in one shot, but things are trying to move forward. Well, what's that? Warming tincture. I want you to have it. I want you to feel warm. Because you still look pretty chilled. So, this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I've a few things to ask you. Sure. Are you the part of the group that's staying in Laternum? If that's what you mean by broken glass, then yes. I saw Legatus Vergilia's troops heading towards the Magna Glacis a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Yes. And they're getting treatment now. Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Vergilia and her men are there now. So, how did you reach the Magna Glacis? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Don't give too much information, please. Airships. Then there may be a way to... Lucia? Where is everyone? Oh! Who's behind the door? Oh, is something the matter? Yeah, I heard a voice. A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Almasty had found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. That talks. No. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming close to the settlements. Some have even been known to attack people, too. I just had an idea. If you and your horse are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. Warrior of Light too pure. Yes. The song being haunting fits. You are walking among the ruins of former superpower. Yeah. If you had mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tapers living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there may be another way to pay the tappers. If it's ceruleum you need, then ceruleum you shall have. Best watch out for baby Almasties while we're away. Yeah. I don't trust you. Oh, yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but you'd rather not take the risk. You'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a little tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However, you decide to head there. Please be careful. Again, I don't trust you too much. So how far do I have to go? Oh wow, all the way over there. Okay, well let me just bring my little woofy friend. And that will make the journey that much more easier. And quicker. Ooh, stairs. That's helpful. I am fine for crossing the ice. Hopefully my boots have a very good tread and I won't fall. Because that would be pretty terrible. Oh, hey! It's Sasquatches. Oh, Tauruses? More Tauruses? And around here somewhere? Well, it looks like I can get through this way. Oh, ether current. Great. Let's get this first. Oh, too far away, really? There's a tapper. Burly tapper. Hello, friend. Who goes there? How'd you find us? I was told to come here? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Huh. If the purebloods over the victor's spoils have given away our location, you never have found us. Stuck up arseholes. Thought they could come waltzing in here demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Looks like the boot's on the other foot now the capital's gone to shite. So they've resorted to sending you to negotiate? I know your game, sellsword. If they think we're going to give to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. Oh, geez. I don't want to fight you. I want to talk with you, though. But since you won't be listening to what I have to say... Stop, please consider me intimidated. Yeah. Am I dead yet? No, you're not dead yet, sir. Oh. There you are. Hmm? Oh, Alice. I wasn't quite sure if it was Alice or Alpha. No. Just after you left, Licinia asked me to go and catch up with you, in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. Yeah, so did I. So this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Hello. Where are you? What happened to the guards? They're sleeping outside. It's okay though. We didn't kill them, we just put them to sleep. Is the Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess. None of you are Garland? You were brought here from other lands? From Dalmasca? Girabania, Yanksha, Asha, Dalmasca, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will. Others fed bullocks about a better life. All put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulia Ignis. Or Ingens, sorry. Still sustaining us even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake. But how can you do that if it's frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. What with the city in ruins, we take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps to stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent that we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there's nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and skills we acquired here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being. As long as there's need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we knew it is gone for good. Gone for good. It just makes me wonder what is going to happen with Garlemald. Yeah, it's in tatters, ruins. A lot of the people are zombified, for lack of a better term. And then you have some folks are not, but they're just injured, scared, or you have these folks here who are just trying to get by and hungry. How are they going to get back? Like, how are they going to rebuild, if at all? Endwalker really did well for quest immersion. Yeah. Regardless of what Ilsabard Contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. All the atrocities committed by the Empire's name, perhaps, is for the best that is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people? Their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there's plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Oh, yay. Like where? I think they Garlemald giving false information about their homeland. Yeah. So, you come seeking ceruleum, have you? What? Those purebloods of Victor Spoils sent you. To turn to their enemies for help. They must be really more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about. Oh, that must be the voice I heard earlier. Because I didn't see a little kid or anything there. A sister, but we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's get back and hurry. Yeah, let's get back. Because I'm sure they'll really appreciate feeling at least a little bit warmer. But I just wonder as to what's ailing her sister. One thing I am liking, though, is just the music between the different zones. And it's not just the day music that I'm really liking, it's the day and night music. So this soundtrack I'm really liking so far. I can't think offhand of any track that is not jiving with me, at least just yet. There may be ones later on, who knows? But at least for now, we are good. Alright. Oh, there's Alize. Oh, how are those other guys doing? Oh, the fire's out. Do they no longer need it? Maybe they're fine now and they're warm. Well, they had the warming tincture too, so maybe they're fine. This isn't right. It's too quiet. Yeah, maybe they're inside. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. Well, again, the fire's out, but they also had that warming tincture, so maybe that did the deed? I'll look inside the house while you search outside. I couldn't have gotten far. Considering that they are, a bunch of them were sick? No, they can't have traveled too far. Do they have any clues? Well, the radio's not here either. So maybe they are inside. Wait. Out? What are you doing over here? What the bleep? They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. But we helped them. Why bother attacking us? It caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know. We know what you're all about. Huh? You don't trust us. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then you swoop. Here to help? What rot? All a ploy to make us lower our guard. No! We're... It's just frustrating because we're trying to help. But everything's been so ingrained into them that Eorzeans are bad, Eorzeans are savages, that they are going to harm rather than help. And it's frustrating. But if this is what all they've been told and what they believe for many years, it's... I guess I really shouldn't think that, oh, they'll change their tune since we built a fire, that we're tending to them, that we gave them those warming tinctures, we're offering to get them over to Camp Broken Glass so get additional treatments. And all that stuff. They'll let you in to put ourselves at your mercy. Put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. That's not it at all. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. Oh! The sick sister, right? It's true. Zinnia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. Where are they? But now, there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where'd they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'll never give up my people. Oh, good gravy. We're trying to help them, you idiots. Your sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. The medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? Protect them from you. You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than to be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and theirs. I will join you in the search after. All right, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Thankfully, there's only one path. Hopefully the search area isn't too big. I just have a really, really bad feeling about this. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. Two sets of fresh footprints, young women judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. This is what a life of propaganda does to people. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm hoping that the search area isn't too far and that we'll get there. And I wonder what's ailing her sister, if it's something that we can treat. Although I'm sure they wouldn't want us to treat them considering it's vile magics and all that jazz. But I'm hoping that we can get them to see reason. Especially Lysania, just to know that her sister needs help. The trail stops the frozen lake. Perhaps I chose this route as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Sounds like a good plan. Oh my gosh, how big is this search area? Whoa! Oh gosh, okay. Look for sparklies, look for sparklies, look for sparklies. Oh. Half buried piece of paper. The wet paper, half buried in the snow, appears to be a flyer for a theater group. Through the runs of shows advertised have long since ended. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Where else? This area is rather huge, so hopefully I'll find something around here. Oh, there's something over there. Fresh blood? Oh god. Oh god. The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southwards. Oh, jeez, no. No. You said southeast, right? Southeast is this way. Your body is very cold. Damn it. The radio. Oh, no. I don't want to see. I don't want to see this.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Yeah. And they're gone.
No. Why wouldn't they?
Because they didn't want to. They didn't trust us. They'd rather go out here rather than
Safer
us
to
curing
brave
them.
the wilds than trust
Yeah,
in our magic.
exactly.
We should have. I should have.
You don't blame yourself. It's hard to say, I know.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
Yeah.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Now I'm thinking of Leah Sail. Oh god. Basically thought about no child need to die in the snow. Same sort of idea.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't believe it. But Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Yeah. I'm scared that what else is going to happen, considering that what else is going to happen in this storyline and all the different situations that caused lots of tears, despair, and everything else. And in Shadowbringers and everything else just makes me wonder as to what else we're gonna bring to the table here. And I apologize for getting so emotional. It just hit me hard. I don't know. Alright, LSA. That must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? I don't think there was anything else we could have done, to be perfectly honest. A way forward. We already have we have already caused enough harm here. Let's return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is to make our report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Ugh. Can I just teleport to Camp Broken Glass? Yeah. It saves me from walking. Go back into that one area that they're using as their main base of operations. In a little bit, I'm gonna go see someone and give him a big hug. Others enough no tell me they've finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly, they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? It's pretty rough.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I hope so. I hope so.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
Yeah, what else has gone on?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified.
Oh, really? Okay.
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Well, dish, please.
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
To Lafroy.
It brings to mind events of the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Exactly.
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
House Brutus?
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the
Mhm.
First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Not surprised.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glacier.
At that point, they were
But when asked about
under
the Imperial
they were
Palace and its
painted.
bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varys giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Tower of Babel? So the one in Garlemald is Babel? Like Babelfish?
Sounds awfully familiar.
Mm-hmm.
We have something to show you all.
The radio.
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Mm-hmm.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
So whoever listened to the radio, who had a radio,
While
they
it
were
is likely
spared.
more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a
Mhm.
primal's influence.
That's what I'm thinking.
A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal,
Mm-hmm.
then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War
Would have been spared. Right.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Sure, what's up?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Before blood was spilled, I'm surprised that Sadu hasn't tried to do something to him yet. Or maybe she plans to. Hello? Where are you?
Who do we have here?
That's what I'm wondering.
Garleans?
Mm-hmm.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
More of this. Ugh.
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Name and rank?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it.
You won't listen.
Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this.
Which contingent are you from?
Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced
that
to
too.
stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Us.
I don't much like the sound of that.
No.
But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Mm-hmm. No, not the twins. No.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
No. You two stay here.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
I don't want you two there.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
I'm going with you. What would your mother say if I let you go two by yourselves? Yeah, absolutely.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
I think
There are many dangers
Garland
on
had
the
that
road
knowledge.
ahead.
Yeah.
I will need that back.
Hmm? I don't like the fact that Alphino and Alize are going, considering as to what just recently happened. And I appreciate their thought of making things better, like not going outright to say, well, we're going to make things right, because that's a loaded statement. You really can't really say that. But I don't feel comfortable with them going. Really, I don't. Maybe it's just me being overprotective. Entirely possible. But honestly, if their mother got wind of them going to do this and knowing that I said, yeah, they could do it, they'd be very upset with me. You will be received as invited guests, so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred in particular will be worried sick if you've gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Wait, can I read what they said again? Observe. Thancred. Oh! Oh. Thancred's going to be observing us, or that he's going to send somebody to shadow us? Is that what she's trying to tell me? Are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Okay. Considering that they said that Lucia said observe and Thancred, that just leads me to believe that she's going to send Thancred to trail us somehow. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. To grandmother's house we go. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alisaie and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Elise. Elise? Where have I heard that name before? No matter, Alphino and Alisaie will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run, towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we'll go around them. Once you choose to depart, Julius will accompany you. Alphino and Alisaie will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to Liminal Station 4 without falling behind. If you leave him behind for any reason or lose sight of Alphino and Alisaie, you will try again by returning to the standing point. Ready to dash for the station? Oh, absolutely. Yes. I can run faster than you guys. There's a bear right there. What the hell? If I talk to them, I'm gonna get hit. I'll take him out. Orange Julius can wait. Actually, he can get hit. Oh, I just need to start running. Okay. There we go. Hey, Alisaie, I'm catching up with you. Or actually, am I going faster? I can. Wouldn't make much sense, though. Oh, we won't grow. We won't do attention. We won't get any monsters' attention. I'm sure we'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. Actually, we can just go around here. Yeah, there we go. We don't aggro anything. Wonder how far it is this Liminal Station. Or is this it? Oh, this is it. This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. It looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No. We're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept to your side of the bargain, we can carry on. North of the station is Regio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs, pulled Zeros to shreds if given the chance. Keep close. No wandering off. Understood? Yeah, I understand. The one thing I don't understand, well, rather, I do understand, is that unfortunately, we are low on time. So what we'll do is we will continue running through, getting to the next area, wherever Julius is taking us to meet his boss and such. That will be next time. So again, thank you everyone for joining me today. I do appreciate it. We'll have some videos out on the weekend if you want to partake. Otherwise, the next stream will be on Tuesday. And that will be Cold Steel. And that will be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by today. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.